After losing my husband to cancer, I found myself drowning in grief. The only thing that gave me peace was gardening. Every weekend I'd spend hours outside, planting roses, laying hand-painted tiles, even building a small koi pond. It was my therapy. I lived in a neighborhood governed by an HOA, but for 5 years they never said a word. In fact, neighbors would often compliment my yard, until a new board took over. That's when everything changed. Out of nowhere, I received a violation notice. Unapproved landscaping, non-compliant structures, immediate removal required. I was shocked. I checked the bylaws. Nowhere did it say I couldn't have plants or a small pond. I appealed. They denied it. I asked to present my case at the board meeting. They laughed and said, "This isn't a negotiation." Then one morning, I woke up to the sound of chainsaws. The HOA had hired a landscaping crew to rip out my garden. My koi fish were thrown out. My tiles were smashed. My roses, gone. They claimed it was for community aesthetics, and then, insult to injury, billed me $3,900 for the removal. I cried for days. But then, something changed in me. Grief turned into anger. Anger turned into calculated revenge. I started attending HOA meetings quietly, listening, observing. I learned that the new president, Greg, had plans to flip the neighborhood rules to benefit a real estate company he secretly co-owned. He wanted stricter enforcement so he could fine out long-term residents, force foreclosures, and sell the homes to investors. I dug deeper. I found emails, bank transfers, and one juicy piece of evidence: a former board member who had quit after realizing what Greg was doing. She agreed to talk. Together, we compiled everything: illegal votes, backroom deals, fraudulent fines. I brought the case to the local news, the county legal department, and a pro bono attorney who lived in the same district and hated HOAs just as much. What followed was glorious. Greg and 2 other board members were charged with fraud and forced to resign. The news story went viral. Residents voted to elect a new board, and guess who they nominated to lead the community? Me. I declined the presidency, but I made sure of one thing: all fines were refunded, HOA power was restructured, and a new rule was added: personal gardens are always protected. Have you ever been bullied by your HOA? Tell your story in the comments. Maybe your revenge will be next. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more true HOA stories.